Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another one. Today, we are going to be hanging out in the Pigeon Loft. And I'm really excited because I'm not sure why, I'll get into it later, but I'm not sure why I never thought of this before, but I'm really excited about what we got going on. But before we get into today's video, let's say thanks to today's sponsor, which is Olight. This is the flashlight that they sent me here. It is their M2R Pro Warrior flashlight. I mean, obviously you can see here on the box though, it's got a 1800 lumen max. It has 300 meter, like they call it throw, you know, it shines 300 meters, which if I remember right is right around 300 yards. I think it's a little bit more than that, like between 3 and 3.25. I'm not positive, probably should have actually gone and looked that up, but it's silly bright, which you get to see here later on in the video as well. One of my favorite things about this light though, it does come in this nice little case here, but it's got the hat clip on it. I mean, here, see, look. You can't stick it on your hat, which is super handy because most of the flashlights I've had that have been really nice, they don't have the hat clip. Now, granted, I haven't had a whole lot of them. This particular light has 6 settings. It's got moon, which is just, whoop, that one's not moon. That one's actually like medium 1 or 2. It's got 2 buttons. You can just hit it on the back, or you have one up here. This one up here is how you change your settings. You hold it down. Now that's moon, that's the really light one. It's really nice when you don't want to blind everybody, you know, in the same mile. But if you hold it down, it bumps up to the next setting. One of the other things I really do like about it though, is the charging. Now I don't know if that's standard for most flashlights that are this caliber, but one thing I really love about it is the charger here just magnetically snaps on. You don't have to worry about fumbling around in the dark, stuff like that. So like when it's in my truck, I can just plug it in. I don't even have to look. I can just slap it on and it's good to go. So that's another one of the things that I thought was really, really cool about this light. Another thing that I really like about this light is it has a battery indicator on it. So if you push that button there, see in the middle of it, that little green light, that means it's at least 75% fully charged on the battery. The next one down is it's orange, I believe, and that shows that it's between 75 and 30%. Then there's another one, which is, let me look real quick. If it turns red, that means it is below 30%, and then if it's blinking red, it's below 10%. So it really takes a lot of the guesswork out of, you know, how much battery life to have left, which is really, really handy also. Olight though is having a huge summer sale. It runs through, actually it starts when this video drops, 8 o'clock. It starts today, the 26th, and runs through the 30th. They're having a lot of stuff on sale. I think most stuff is like 20% off, all the way up to like 50% off. So there's a lot of stuff. Ooh, and there's another light. Check this out. You also can get a free gift. Check this little guy out. I think it's the smallest aluminum alloy flashlight that you can get, actually. I think it's 2.5 lumens. My kids love it. They think it's one of the coolest little things ever, but you know, anyway, that's a free gift if you head on over there. But if you guys missed the sale, there's good news. I have a discount code right here, right there. Yeah, so that Jordan 14 will get you, I think, 10% off. So anyway, big thanks to Olight. Yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, we are outside. And I just busted a couple of zucchini that one of the guys at the farmer's market gave me. He's got some, well, he had a lot, way too many of them, so he let me take some home here for the chickens. And the turkeys and the chickens and the geese love them. They are tearing them up, some zucchini. Anyway, everything's getting so big. Like, I mean, look at it all. Those golden phoenix bantams, absolutely beautiful. They're growing on me. I really didn't think I'd like them, but yeah. Lost a bunch of the millefleur, but we still got a few of them around. Lots of cochins, and of course the goose gang. You guys gonna come over and talk to me again? Huh? What's up, dudes? Hi! Hi, how are you? Come say hi. Yeah! You guys are just so much fun. You guys are real loud, but my goodness. Yeah! We are just the best of buds, aren't we? Man. Well, they're practically geese now. I mean, he's got a little bit of fuzz on his back still, but, I mean, they are not goslings anymore. You guys gonna come say hi too? Yeah, we're such good friends. Yeah, hi, dude. I don't know. They're some of my favorite birds right now because they are just so, they're just so personable. So much fun. But, you know, as long as they don't chase the kids, then I'm happy with them. Yeah, you're such a good bird. You're such a good bird. Yeah. Anyway, you guys aren't here to watch me play with the geese. We're definitely here for pigeons. But we got a few other things to look at before we get to them. Can you say goodbye? Can you say bye? I'll talk to you guys after a bit, okay? I promise. We'll come back and talk. I popped some more zucchini. You want to go eat some zucchini, bud? There's more zucchini. But, the ducks, of course, are hanging out with the geese. I moved their pool onto concrete because I did not need that being quite so big. I really need to move this thing about over to here. That way they have, you know, less problems there. But, you know, it is what it is. In here, though, actually, let me open this up. All right. In here, though, it has gotten crazy. The quail, they're getting big. I don't know if you guys remember or not. The last chicken sale, I bought some hatching eggs, and I had only one hatch of the call duck eggs that I bought. There you are. Hey, bud. Look how little he is. He's such a tiny duck. Anyway, this little guy here, I think is going to be awesome. I just hope he makes it. But he's been hanging out with the quail. He's all of about 3 days old now. Just a cool little bird. Can you say hi? Yeah. Anyway, he's been hanging out with a quail. So the quail are getting bigger. They actually, some of them can fly out, which is why some of them are in here. I also got my second batch of turkeys in. This batch was like 275 of them. And I mean, look, that guy is less than a week old and already strutting. You are a crazy little bird. I mean, he's also pretty arrogant. So, anyway, they're doing good so far. I've only lost about a half a dozen. Well, okay, that's not entirely true. When I got them, I had about 14 of them that didn't make the trip, which, I mean, it happens sometimes, especially when you're shipping, you know, in this weather and stuff. But I've only lost about 3 or 4 of them since I've actually had them here at the place. So, they're doing pretty good. There's also a bunch of guineas running around in here. There we go. There's a couple of them. The guineas, that's a totally different story, though. I ordered 175 of them. Yes, that's a lot. That's a big number. I don't know what happened, but I have about 40 left. It has been a bad deal. They didn't start out in here. I started them out in a tank by themselves, and yeah. That's the way it works sometimes. I'm not gonna spend much time on that because that's not fun. Yeah, so that's been rough, but the turkeys are doing great, which I need them to do great all the way up till about Thanksgiving. But then it'll still be great for me, not so much for them, but you know, that's kind of the way life goes. Dude, where are your buddies? Dude, hey, where are your buddies? So I had to kick them out of the turkey pen because they were gonna squish them, but not sure where his buddies are. But in here in the pigeon loft area, here's my plan. Okay, the frillbacks hang out in here, which, I mean, last video I didn't put on camera, but I moved the reduced homers up there, and then this time I think I'm gonna take the frillbacks, I'm gonna take them and chuck them in with the Modinas. And what I'm gonna do, actually, let me show you on the other side. I'm really excited. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. I just didn't, but let me show you. Here is the outside of the frillback pen, the Modina pen. Right there's that board that I screwed up there to make sure stuff doesn't get in there. So here's my plan. This hole is going to pair up to this side of this loft. I can't move it by myself today because I'm just had this stroke of genius today for some reason. But I'm going to take out these nesting boxes. I'm going to redo pretty much everything in here. Probably put a few perches. I'm going to put this, made it up to that hole in the wall. I'm going to build a trap right here. That way they have a viewing area, you know, all that stuff. I can feed them, water them, all that good stuff wherever I need to. And then I have a good thing to fly out of. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Because now they have a good protected spot. See, we're getting closer to winter, which you guys know. And this thing, I mean, with all this open stuff here, it's not a great loft. It's okay for the summer, but it is not exactly favorable for those cold months. So this way, they have an inside spot where plenty of perches, I can do whatever I need in there, they'll be protected, and then an outside spot that I can fly them out of. If that's a bad idea, you guys need to tell me before I get this done, because I'm not going to be able to get it done today. I'm probably going to see if I can pay Tristan to come out and help me move it, or a couple other people, because it's pretty heavy. But anyway, that is my stroke of genius, which is really not that genius. It's just I'm pretty excited about it because I've been trying to think how to build a proper loft to fly out of. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, stuff is real expensive. I am not a handyman. Like, when it comes to building, fixing, that, like, I'm a butcher. I can take stuff apart and it's not going back together. Like, that's the kind of a way it works with me. So, you know, actually building a loft is well out of my wheelhouse. I was gonna do my best shot at it, but, you know, it is what it is. So this, sure, I pieced that thing together, but I think I should be able to put that up against that and make it work. So that's my master plan. If you guys think it's a good idea, bad idea, if you have suggestions, please get down in the comments and let me know. Like I said, yeah, I'm kind of the blind leading the blind at this point. Also, I've been looking at pigeon traps. Manny Loft, which a lot of you guys have mentioned him. I've been following his channel for quite some time. But that Sputnik trap that he uses looks really good. It also looks like something that I would be terrible at building. So I'm not sure how it's going to work out. But that's kind of a little random thing that I thought I'd throw out there because I like the way that looks. I think it looks really effective. Anyway, let's go actually look at the pigeons. All right, up here in the whatever loft, I'm not sure what to call it. Because there's literally whatever. I mean, you know, there's a swift, there are common birds, there are home. Did you get out of your side? Are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be on the other side. Hey, how'd you get over here? She's not supposed to be over here, or he's not. Whoever that is isn't supposed to be over here. Let me fix this. Let me. Oh, see there. Look, go back in there. That's a good bird. Well, there we go. By the way. The poison, I picked up like 30 of those already. I had a mouse problem. I also have a mouse idea, but later time for that. Speaking of, well, there's another guy. He is not feeling well. Obviously, it's some poison. Let me go ahead and get rid of him real quick. All right, now that that's done. But I have not seen any rats. So I don't know if I did not have rats, but there is a company that is sponsoring a video that makes a night vision camera. So, you know, if everything goes through, you know, if they actually sent the camera like they said they did, here in the next couple of weeks, I'm thinking we're gonna come up here and we're gonna do a little mouse slash rat slash, I'm gonna sit in the corner for way longer than I want to with a night vision camera and see if we can find out what's up here. So, if you guys like that idea, you guys need to stick around. That video. It should be coming out here in a few weeks, sometime this next month. But honestly, I did not think this guy would hatch. He hatched just today. This is the first time seeing him actually. This little guy, that egg has never had a bird on it. Okay, that's a lie. I've only seen a bird on it once. Most times, even when I come up here at night to look, no bird. So I'm kind of surprised he made it. We'll see if he makes it through the night, because obviously he's on the ground, and we've had issues with that. And I'm actually pretty sure that there's chicks up there. I haven't checked in a while, but we're gonna look real quick. Okay. Hey, look! I can tell by my screen here. There's a couple of chicks. Don't know who the parents are there either. Because honestly, I have not been paying much attention to this side. Mostly just the racer side. I give these guys feed, water, to make sure I don't step on the baby. Give these guys feed, water, make sure they stay alive. That's about it. But let's go look at the racers real quick. Over here, we got two very mismatched chicks. Now this guy hatched like 3 days later than his brother did. Well, or maybe his sister, I don't know. But they're both alive, seem to be doing okay. Hopefully it stays that way. Got another set of eggs still down there. These guys, hey, you guys are really in a dark corner. These guys, okay, be that way. Those guys are doing okay. Over here, this was empty last I checked, still empty. This guy died. I have no idea what happened there. Just came up here one day and he was no longer with us. Over here, excuse me, Hey, let me show you the babies. All right, so there is a baby here. This little guy, his nest mate is not, well, it didn't hatch. So there is one really fat and sassy chick. You hatched out both your babies though. Hey, can we see real quick? Oh, high five. I just want to show people, I love when they're protective, but my goodness. You know, these guys are real young still. This guy actually hatched yesterday. That guy, I can't remember, but it was a day or two before that. So they're you know, out of a redbird, which you guys know how much I love my redbirds. Okay, don't hurt them, mama. And yes, whoever it was in the comments, I know they're not actually giving me a high five. I know that they're just protecting their chicks and they don't want me there. I get it. I just enjoy having a little bit of fun with it. So relax, I'm not that much of an idiot. But before we get into checking more nests, tonight we are coming up here and we are finding all of our young birds with my new flashlight. So we're gonna come up here, we're gonna catch all the young birds and we're gonna put them down in what used to be the throwback loft. Well, it technically still is because they're still in there. But we're gonna put them in there, that way they can start getting used to that. And, ooh, like you, hey bud, you are not gonna be up here after tonight. But yeah, so we're gonna come up here, we're gonna catch a bunch of them, and we're gonna move them down to the other loft. Because I'm excited about it, and I don't know how many of them I actually have. Are you home, bud? No, just mama. Mama's back there sitting on eggs. Where is my saddleback brother? Oh, there you are. Hey, bud. We gotta show people you, because I still think you're the coolest ever. This guy's actually one of my tamest birds, because he's fancy enough that I really love to handle him. I wish I had time to do it to all my birds, but I mean, honestly, I really just don't. But anyway, he'll be moving over the new loft. I am excited. Hope you guys are too. Another thing we'll be using my new fancy flashlight for is most of the turkeys and a lot of the chickens still insist on sitting outside and not going inside to roost, which is problematic when you have all those animals running around like we did last couple videos. So we're gonna be moving all those guys inside because they tend to sit on here, on there, on there, on there, on there, over there, all over the place down here. There's lights on inside. I don't know why they don't just go in. But yeah. And if you're wondering, well, if you know, you know. But now I'm just gonna go ahead, head inside, finish out the rest of my evening, and then once it's dark, we will go put all the birds inside, catch all those homers, all the young birds, and put them down on the other side of the loft. I'll probably actually do the throwbacks over right before that, but anyway, I'll catch you guys here, well, for me in a couple hours, for you about now. Okay, those guys gotta go inside. All of these guys gotta go inside. Yep. There's a couple up there that need to go inside. Nobody's there tonight. Over here, gotta go inside, gotta go inside. Like, seriously, that's where you're gonna sit? Anyway, let me get all these birds rounded up and then we're gonna catch some pigeons. I think we got everybody inside here. Hope so, well, except for the two that were in the tree. Being able to attach this light to my head, so handy. Anyway, let's find our young birds. Starting with this guy. Hey, dude. There's one. But I don't need that much light. There we go. Okay, young birds, old birds, young bird, old. Where are the young guns? You look like a youngin'. There you go, bud. Obviously, anyone with a blue band like that guy has up there is a young one, but there's a couple that I did not get banded. Like, he's a young one. All three of those are young ones. We gotta take them. Hey, you're a young one. Here's a cool eagle-headed one. Hey, bud. Hey, hey. Hey, dude. Come on. You gotta go with me. You're gonna have a new home. Let's see, old birds. You're a young one. Yeah, you. Old birds. There's a young one. Hey, bud. There we go. All right, bud. Can you come down? Okay. What about you? Come down. And that one looks like a young gun too. Okay, there's one. Hey, dude. Oh, here. And we will look at these birds before we put them away, so don't worry. Here he is. Dude. Come on. There's our last one to find. I'm pretty sure there's one hiding in there, but I don't want to disturb the mom, so we're gonna let that one ride till next time. But we will go ahead and take the ones that I have caught, get them into their new home. We'll take a look at them real quick though. How well can you guys see? Hopefully well enough. I'm using the light, that way when I let them go in there, they have a spot to, you know, fly to. All right, so we got a blue bar here. Nothing crazy, but you know, there you go, dude. Let's see. How many blue bars do we have? Here's another one. There's two. Here's our third blue bar. Blue bar number 4. Okay, what else do we got? Come on, you squeakers. Red bar, mealy, whatever you want to call them. There's one of those. And here is another one. And a third. There we go. So there's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. We're moving 11 birds over. Now, this guy here, I'm not sure what color to call him. He's got that blue check on his wings, but he's got the eagle head. He's a beautiful bird. I'll give him that. But anyway, we're gonna move him in. And here is my homie, the good old gray saddleback. He's a pretty bird. I hope we can be friends still. There you go, bud. And of course, one of my favorite color patterns, the grizzle. Put him in there. That's one of the actual only grizzles that I have. And this guy here, super dark. Hey, homie, we gotta talk, bud. Now that he is more restrained. It's almost like a black check with some whites. I don't know. I'm sure someone will tell me what color it is. I'm counting on you guys. But there we go. So I know it's not the best film that I've ever made, but anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Big shout out to Olight. Check out their big sale. I mean, lots of stuff on discount. And if you missed that sale, there's still my discount code, which is at the bottom of the screen. Sorry, both my hands are full. I can't point at it, but you guys can see it. But yeah, make sure you go check them out. Big thanks to them for sponsoring this video. If you guys like the video, you guys know what to do. Subscribe, or hit the like button, actually. Comment, all the above. And even if you don't do those things, hopefully we'll see you on the next one.